Hey guys, Drea here. Welcome and welcome back. Today is the last video of Vlogmas for me. Normally people vlog up until Christmas Day. We're stopping today, Friday on the 23rd. I got too much to do. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying Vlogmas so far. I did a different spin because I know a lot of people like vlogs. I like watching vlogs, but as I said in my previous video, my vlog would be very boring. I do the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but it's the same routine every day, and it would not be interesting to watch that every day. Me getting up, getting ready, going to work, coming home. Yeah. Anyway, my previous video, I did my 2023 creator goals, and I figured I would do my 2023 personal goals. I normally put this in a blog post form, but I figured I'd try to do it video form because a lot of people like visuals as opposed to reading something, because that seems to be the thing, like, more visual type of content. So I'm trying to make this quick as possible, but just want to map out my goals and kind of do a small recap of my goals for this year. This year I wanted to focus on me and taking better care of myself, and mentally, physically, spiritually. I had a goal of getting financially in a better financial situation, not better financial, like being better with budgeting in my finances and savings, let's put it that way. And then, wanting to read. I think I had a list of like 8 to 10 books, only got through 3, I think. How many books did I read this year? I'll put it here. But I didn't read I wanted to do daily reading, like read a chapter a day, and I don't know what happened. Like, I was on a good roll. I finished the books I finished, and I've been struggling to try to finish some of the books that I wanted to read, and I don't know, like, I want to get back into daily reading. That will fall into my goals, but as for me taking care of myself, I could have done a better job, and I have a tendency to, I guess, shortchange myself and start doubting myself and, get in my head too much and stuff like that. I wanted to work out more. That was a goal, like to get more physically fit and get more physical like I used to be. I used to be in the gym like all the time. And once the pandemic hit, we weren't going to the gym, tried working at home. It worked for a little bit and I just kind of fell off. And because these past 2 years were a lot. And I need 2023 to come in here and not be raggedy. That's number one thing. We're tired. These past 2 years, we're tired. We've had enough. Like, I know a lot of people have had enough, but I want to get more. I was supposed to, be in the gym more and eating healthier and XYZ. I mean, the healthy portion, I was sort of healthy with the food choices, sort of. Just the physicality of it, like the most exercise I've done. I've worked out a little bit, and because we bought gym equipment for the basement, I thought it would be easy. Oh, I'm just gonna wake up and go in the basement. No. So it's like, I don't know where my motivation went for working out. I guess these past 2 years, everybody's been through it, and it's just trying to get back into that. That's what I'm trying to find for 2023. Just find that again, like find that motivation to start working out, find that motivation to get active again, because the most activity I've done is walking through a Target. That's my walks. Or walking through a store, walking through a mall, or, stuff like that, or sometimes walking the dog. So, or chasing after the dog when she has something in her mouth like a toddler. That's my exercise. So I want to get more fit and do more for myself. You know what I mean? Also, try to work on my mental health, because I know a lot of people have been through it mentally since 2020, and it's been a lot. And I feel like my mental health is getting there. I started a series where I do something for myself, what I did for self-care this week. Like, I want to start doing more stuff for myself each week, even if it's a little thing, because I feel like I define what self-care is for myself. Something that I enjoy, that I can step away and just enjoy and do for myself, that takes my mind off the day. That's my self-care. I know people have their own definitions and think pieces and what self-care is and what's not. To be honest, self-care is what you define it as. Don't let the internet or other people tell you what self-care is. If it's you taking care of yourself and you do something for yourself, that's self-care. And you're doing it, for the enjoyment of you, for the relaxation, or just the mental part, or just something you want to treat yourself to. I I think I've struggled with what self-care is, and I finally figured it out for me. And it's just doing little things like, you know, one night I not locked myself in the bathroom, but came in the bathroom and did like a whole spa routine, or I, you know, binge watched a show, enjoyed my favorite wine, watched the show uninterrupted, you know, had my favorite snack or treat or something like that. Like, to me, that's self-care. Like, I'm taking time out to do something for myself that I am not thinking about what transpired during the day. It takes my mind off of it. It helps relax me, and I'm taking care of myself, taking care of my mental health. So it's, now that I figured out what self-care is for me, now I need to implement that into next year. So, you know, I started that series. I want to continue to stick to that. Even if it's a little thing for like an hour, like I come upstairs and just lay across the bed for an hour and do nothing, or sleep. Like, you know, one thing I did for self-care, I slept in, because normally I'm up early. I want to get up early. There's a lot on my mind. Like, I got to clean this. I got to do this. The one day I was like, my body was like, stay in the bed. And I slept in and it felt good. I felt guilty because I was like, I didn't get a chance to wash these clothes or clean this and do that, but I felt good and I didn't, you know what I mean? The guilt eventually left, but it was just like, I felt good about what I did. I took care of myself. I don't sleep in very often. So it's like, it felt good just to sleep past a certain hour and just wake up feeling refreshed. Or the one day I did basically nothing all day. I wanted to do XYZ, but I laid around and watched movies all day. That's self-care, because I did something for myself and I relaxed, and it just felt good to do that. And I wasn't stressed out about anything. My mind wasn't racing. Didn't have a whole lot of thoughts. I wasn't really thinking about much. I was just in that moment enjoying what I was doing. You know, so hopefully you get what I'm saying, but you know, more of that, so my mental health is I believe it's getting there into a better state, because, you know, coming from my previous very, very, very toxic work environment to now being in another sort of toxic work environment that I'm working through, that's another story. But, you know, just trying to not let that get to me, and, you know, not let that affect me mentally, stuff like that. Just stuff happens, whatever, you have to deal with it, but just not bringing it home or letting it sit on my brain and just start, you know what I mean? So that, and where was I getting? So I think I did pretty well this year. You know, you never know what life throws at you. You can set these goals and intentions, but you have to kind of maneuver around what life throws at you, or what the universe or whatever has in store for you that year. So for 2023, I just want to carry over into what I was trying to do this year, is taking better care of myself. And the number one thing is reading more. I really do enjoy and love reading. I can't get into the audiobooks. I like to sit and physically, you know, read a book and turn pages and just imagine what's going on in my head. Like, I shouldn't just say, oh no, I'll try an audiobook, but it's just something about sitting and physically looking at the words, physically holding a book in your hand, physically turning pages that just, you know what I mean? It feels good. And it's just like, I like getting lost in a book, especially when it's a really, really good book and I don't want to put it down. Like, I like getting lost in the book, and I want to do more daily reading, like reading a chapter of a book every day. Finish these books. I had 3 books I was trying to finish for the last quarter of this year. I didn't. I read 1 chapter of one, and that was it. So, no, I read a book, and then I read a chapter of the second book, and I haven't picked it up since. So I want to pick up where I left off and start carving out time to read every day. You know, help you mentally, just have your brain working and stuff like that. And I just want to, that's something I want to do, and just get through the books that were on my list last year. I don't know if I'm going to add any more books, but I will, you know, just focus on just trying to read a chapter a day. Also, I'm going to get back into a schedule of cleaning. I used to do a schedule where I would clean during the week, so I have the weekends, and I kind of stopped doing that. I kind of still clean on the weekends, but I don't want to save laundry for all day Sunday or Saturday, or cleaning all day Sunday, because I know Sunday's wash day for my hair. And, you know, I just want to enjoy the weekends more and try to clean more during the week. So I had a schedule before, like I would straighten and tidy this room this day, and do laundry this day, and tidy up this room this day, or Swiffer this day, or dust this day. Like, I want to get back into that so I can more enjoy my weekend, so I'm not cleaning and doing whatever all weekend. And of course, Sunday is wash day for washing my hair, so I can have a fresh style for the week. But just want to get back into being more intentional with my time on the weekends and my time during the week. And I know I may be tired from work, but I feel like it will be beneficial and help me, you know what I mean? So even if I have to wake up extra early to do those things, maybe I'll try, but we'll see. Also, I did mention about the being more physical and, you know, want to get back into more healthier eating habits. You know, I want more healthier options besides just a salad. Like, I know it's hard in my area to find places that serve, like, you know, really healthier options. I know a lot of places are offering it, but I like those, like, people in different cities or different states that have those, a lot of those places dedicated to just healthy eating. And I just want to, if I have to drive somewhere and find those places where I live, I will do so. But like in my immediate area, it's kind of hard because there's a lot of quick fast food, like, you know, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, stuff like that. And it's just like, I would love like more healthier options than just a salad. You know what I mean? I want to do more. I want to eat more healthier, have more options, and try new things and stuff like that. And just be more intentional with what I'm putting into my body, and just, you know, working on myself from the inside out, and just being more intentional about me and myself, and, you know, putting myself first, and stop, as I say, running on fumes and putting everything else first and taking care, putting myself in the back burner. That's not healthy. That's not good. So I want to stop doing that. We're going to stop doing that, and just being more intentional about my day and how I do things and stuff like that, and how I am with myself and my time, and, you know, just making sure that I remember me. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put too, because, oh, sorry, I stopped doing like resolutions. I do goals and intentions, like what I intentionally want to do, goals I want to hit and stuff like that. So I don't want to put too much on myself, because that can get overwhelming mentally, and I just want to be like, I feel like I failed. Like, I don't see this year as a fail. I'm still here. I survived. I didn't do everything I set out and intentionally wanted to do, but I did improve from last year. We'll say that. That's a goal, and that's, you know, that's a good thing. I improved from the year before, so I just want to keep improving each year and just keep getting better and being more intentional. And I really need to work on my budget and saving more and stuff like that, the financial aspect of everything. I'm just thankful that I have a job and I'm working, and, you know, just being more intentional with how to budget better. You know, I am getting older, and, you know, I wish I could retire right now, but, you know, just saving more for that, and just being prepared for when I do retire, and, you know, just being more prepared for stuff and whatever. So I feel like that's a recap of this year and what I want to focus on for 2023. I normally have a theme. Did I have a theme for this year? Hold on. I think I said same me. New Year, same me, just elevated. I normally do vision board parties with my friends, so just trying to figure out, do I have a theme or a saying or a mantra or whatever. And another thing, I want to incorporate like daily mantras, and I'd say I want to do that and I never do it, like just speaking things into existence, speaking positivity to my life, speaking things out there. Like, you know, I said, one, I am worthy of a wealthy life, not just financially, but a wealthy life, like just being happy and just having overabundance of like joy and happiness and, you know, positivity, stuff like that, like being wealthy in that aspect. And you know, just thinking of positive things I can speak to myself every day before I start the day, so I'm in a good place when I start the day. So I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I hopefully you got what I was saying. There will be a blog post. I will link it down below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed Vlogmas. I had fun. I look forward to doing this next year. I want to incorporate more. I'll try to incorporate vlogs, but I want to incorporate more makeup tutorials and more stuff, just more, you know, tutorials, stuff like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed Vlogmas, and I'm taking a little break because this daily editing, stuff like that, is tiring, but I did a good job. I only missed 2 days of Vlogmas, so I'm so proud of myself. I committed, I stuck to it. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be posting next week. We'll see. I'll think about it. I don't know. Yeah, and that is it for this video. Let me know your goals for next year, if you have a theme, mantra, what you want to accomplish, how you did this year with your goals or whatever you set for yourself this year. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. And if I am not back this year, Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys enjoy your new year and see you in 2023.